Life. We can either be bystanders or creators. Now is the time to awaken to your divine identity and the power of the I Am within, to create a joyous and fulfilled life no matter what your circumstances are. There are answers to life's big questions, and there is a spiritual path that you can walk in this modern world that leads to soul liberation and ascension. In this dawning age of Aquarius, we're called upon to manifest the light of the mighty I Am presence to the world.
Hello and welcome back to the Fellowship Chronicles. Today, as we approach Christmas, when many hearts are open during this joyous season, we're diving into a topic that feels especially vital in our increasingly polarized world. There is more that unites us than divides us. Well, we hear these words repeated often these days, but what does it really mean? How does it make a difference in how we live our lives? How we bring all of us to a more common understanding? And is it even a practical idea? The truth is, it isn't just a lofty sentiment. It's a truth that has the power to transform our relationships, our communities, and even our world. So let's explore a bit. Let's begin by recognizing the fundamental truth of our shared humanity. Regardless of where we came from, what language we speak, or the traditions we uphold, we all share basic human needs: the need to feel loved, safe, and valued. Think about the universal experiences we all go through: joy, loss, hope, and struggle. These are the threads that weave us together. When we focus on these shared experiences, we're reminded that our differences are just variations in the human story, not barriers to our connection or respect for one another. It's very easy to focus on what divides us. We see it in politics, religion, our culture differences, social ideologies, but many of these divisions are superficial, created by fear or misunderstanding or a lack of communication. You can't believe everything you read or hear on the internet or from the pundits in the media who are pushing specific agendas. Reach out to those who have different opinions than you, and I believe you will discover that there's more that you have in common than not. Let's take a moment to reflect on history. Movements like civil rights, women's suffrage, and even interfaith dialogue show us how bridging divides leads to progress. These successes are rooted in the understanding, again, that what connects us, our shared dignity and aspirations, is far greater than our differences. Nature really does provide a beautiful metaphor for unity. Think about a forest. Each tree is unique, but together they form an ecosystem that thrives on diversity. Similarly, in spirituality, many traditions teach unity. The Christian Bible speaks of being one body with many parts. Eastern philosophies highlight interconnectedness, and indigenous teachings honor the web of life that binds all creation. These perspectives remind us that unity doesn't mean uniformity. Instead, it's about celebrating diversity while embracing the oneness that underlies it all. So, how do we move from division to connection in our daily lives? Here are a few practical steps. When someone shares their perspective, listen without judgment or the intent to respond. And that's listening, not just hearing, but listening is such an important skill that we're not necessarily taught in school. Yet it is critical to our interactions and communications. So don't just hear, but listen, seeking to understand. Now, whether you're working on a community project involving a number of people or having a tough conversation, focus on shared objectives. What is the goal of your interaction? What can you agree on? Look for opportunities to engage in small acts of kindness and genuine gestures. These have a ripple effect, breaking down walls and building trust. And lastly, learn about different cultures, religions, or viewpoints different from your own, and don't stop there. Interact with others from different cultures, religions, or viewpoints. This is so important. Understanding and genuine communication breeds empathy. Imagine a world where we actively seek common ground, where we focus on what unites us rather than what divides us. Expect the very best from others and envision positive interactions, because what you focus on, you tend to attract. Speak the results you want using positive language. And remember, whatever words you use after the words I am, you are calling on the divine within you to create that condition. Now, these suggestions do not mean ignoring differences or difficult truths, but rather approaching them with a positive attitude, compassion, and a willingness to learn. I like to think of us as threads in the tapestry of humanity, and the more we weave together in harmony and respect, the stronger and more beautiful our collective story becomes. Thank you for joining me today on this journey of exploration and reflection. If this episode resonated with you, I encourage you to share it with someone who might need this reminder, particularly during this Christmas season when people's hearts tend to be more open. Until next time, remember, we are all more connected than we think. Take care and enjoy this blessed Christmas season of love, light, and abundant joy.
Thank you for joining us today. And if you enjoyed this message, please subscribe and share. Until next time, be blessed and keep shining your light.